Excel Tutorial 2, pages 109 to 113. And I know you're not going to even start this video until you've read all about conditional formatting in the textbook. Now that you've done that, let's look at page 109. To highlight negative numbers in red, select the non-adjacent range, E6 to F12 and E16 to F22. Okay, Control Home. Now I need E6, correct? To F12, and then the non-adjacent range, E16 through F22. So Control, E16 to F22. On the ribbon, click the Home tab. In the Styles group, click the Conditional Formatting button and then point to Highlight Cell Rules to display a menu of the available rules. Alright, Styles group, right there, Conditional Formatting, you click the button, and then you select Highlight Cell Rules. When you touch it, that little arrow indicates another menu is going to cascade out, and you can see the rules we have to select from. Step number 4, click Less Than. It's the second option. The Less Than dialog box opens so you can select the value and formatting to highlight negative values. Alright, format cells that are less than, type 0. In the format cells that are less than box, click the width arrow. You see right here it says width? This down pointing arrow right here is the width arrow. And then click red text. Right there. Live Preview shows that the rule formats any cells in the selected range that have a negative value in a red font. You see it down here? Again, you can always grab this box and move it so that you can see your entire range. Turn your page to 110. Step number 6. Click the OK button to apply the highlighting rule. You will verify that this format is conditional. Click OK. In cell D8, enter 4,576,000. That changes the operating expenses value. The now positive value in cells E9 and F9 are formatted in black text. Did you see the change? Hit undo. Okay, and if you want to look at it and see it again, you can hit redo. So what we did was we tested it to make sure that it truly was, the condition was set correctly, and any negative number in the range we selected would be read. Okay, that's all there is to it. Go ahead and hit save. On the bottom of page 110, go ahead and we're going to read some more information about conditional formatting, particularly your quick analysis tool. When you've read that, move to the top of page 111 to use a top-bottom rule to highlight the stores with the highest gross sales. Alright, step number 1, select the range P27 through P46. P27 through P46. So here's P, here's 27, through 46. That range contains the monthly gross sales for each of the 20 big red wrap stores. The quick analysis button appears in the lower right corner, see it right there, of the selected range. Step number 2, click the quick analysis button and then point to top 10. Live Preview colors the cells in the top 10% with red font and a red fill. Sanjeet wants to see the top 5 items rather than the cells with the values in the top 10%, so you won't apply this conditional formatting. Press the Escape key to close the Quick Analysis tool. Okay, now with that range still selected, On the Home tab, step number 4, on the Home tab in the Styles group, click the conditional formatting button and then point to top bottom rules. Okay, so we're going to go to our conditional formatting and we're going to go to top bottom rules this time instead of highlight cell rules. Step number 5, click the top 10 items. Step number 6, click the down arrow on the spinner box 5 times to change the value from 10 to 5. You can also just type a 5 in there, by the way, that works just fine. This specifies that the top 5 values in the selected range will be formatted. Click the width arrow. Okay, here's our width box. There's the width arrow. And click green fill with dark green text. It's the third one right there. Live preview highlights the top 5 stores in terms of gross sales. You can see we've got some green showing up over here. Turn to page 112, please. At the top of page 112, click the OK button to accept the conditional formatting. Okay. Read this information about clearing a conditional format and creating a conditional formatting legend. The conditional formatting legend is really important because there's no point in having conditional formatting if when people take a look at your spreadsheet, they don't know what it means. So on the bottom of page 112, to create a conditional formatting legend, select cell P49. Okay. Type light green and then press your Enter key. You use a highlight rule to fill the cell with a dark green font on a light green fill. So we're just going to type in light green, press our Enter key to make it to take the text, and then click right back on it. Okay? Step number 3. On the Home tab in the Styles group, click the Conditional Formatting button, point to Highlight Cell Rules, and then click Text That Contains. Okay, Home tab, Styles group, Conditional Formatting, point to the Highlight Cell Rules, and then click Text That Contains. On the top of page 113, verify that light green appears in the format cells that contain the text box. See where it says light green? Right, because that was what was in our cell. Okay. Step number 5, click the width arrow. Right now you know what a width arrow is, right? And then click green fill with dark green text to format cell P49 with the same format used for the top 5 gross cells. Step 6, click OK. Cell P49 remains selected. Step number 7, if it's not selected, just click on it. In the alignment group, click the center button to center the text in the cell. Step number 8, in cell O49, enter top 5 stores. To identify the format's purpose, and then select cell O49. Again, so you type it in, you hit enter, and then you click on it again to make it be active again. Okay? In the Styles group, step number 9, in the Styles group, click the Cell Styles button and then click the explanatory text style. Okay, so in the Styles group, remember this button right here that you click? It says More. Click the explanatory text style, the third style in the first row of the Data and Model section. Okay, so Data and Model section, the third one is explanatory. Now, deselect, and the legend is complete. Go ahead and hit save, and you're finished with this video. And you're ready to read the next couple of pages and then continue to the next video.